Mom, leave me alone. I wanna be famous. I wanna be chased by bears to the bank factory.
Howdy everyone, welcome back to my channel and to another video. Apparently Amber went live at it would be like 6 in the morning my time. So she went live like 2 hours after I went to sleep. I think. I don't know. Anyway, I missed it. I'm sorry. I'm probably not gonna do a typical highlights video for this one either. I might. I don't know. She's basically just like quitting YouTube. It could have been an email. She still was like saying some semi-interesting things, so I wanted to go ahead and cover it anyway. It was kind of infuriating, not gonna lie. So this isn't her whole live. This is like a pretty rough video I just put together of like if I would have clipped it. Anyway, let's just get into it.
Stuff with my aunt, like, it's so crazy. Sorry for all the fur. Again, I was cuddling the babies, and this is also because Romeo likes to lay right here, and I'm just like, okay, and then I have to like hold my phone.
Okay, so this might seem irrelevant, but the only reason I kept it in is because she's always saying how much Romeo loves her and loves to cuddle with her and this and that. But every time we see her interacting with Romeo, he's always trying to get away from her. So, like, that's why I left that in, because it's just a pattern that's arising.
Phone up super high to even like look at it or whatever I'm doing. Oh, he's coming again. So yeah, just this like,
oh yeah, and then she says that, and then he never comes over by her. So
like whole thing with my aunt like is insane. It's like she can speak her truth, but then the minute I speak mine, she's like, see you in court. And I'm like,
she has receipts. She has screenshots. She has made like, and meanwhile you brought absolutely nothing. It's just your word. She just has way more credibility than you do, Amber, and it's obvious why.
unwell. I'm unwell. I'm genuinely unwell. I've had a slander, if you will, if we want to use that word. I've had slander happen to me for what, 12 years now on YouTube. Never sued a soul. And I'm telling you, the things that people have said about me has been.
So what? She's supposed to just sit there and take it because you are too lazy to sue somebody? Also, she knows she wouldn't win. She knows she wouldn't win. You know why? Because we have evidence. I just showed it the other day of her PDF tendencies.
Crazy. Like crazy. It's hypocritical, and it's another way to silence me. And you know what? You won. I'm gonna keep my truth. I'm gonna journal it out. You know, one day I might publish those.
And what is her truth? She wasn't there in that awful story that she told. She wasn't there. Like she likes to tell Aunt Tammy all the time, you weren't there. You don't know. She wasn't there. How is it her truth? It's not. It didn't happen to her because she wasn't there. This is ridiculous.
Those puppies. I know how bad so many people want to read my journal. So,
and don't publish them. You better like just take pictures of the actual pages and post those, because we know she would just edit them further and just continue lying. Like, I don't want an edited, published version of her journals. Fuck that. No. Get out of here. No, absolutely not.
it's just not worth it. It's not worth it to me anymore. You know what? I might see her in court. And the thing is, she's not going to win because there's nothing to win. A lot of people have taught me it's really hard to prove slander, etc., etc. I believe what I said is 100% true. So,
okay, so let me just Google it real quick before I just start talking nonsense. Okay, I think I was right, but I just wanted to check because it's defamation and slander are two different things, and they have like different levels of proof. And you have, in defamation, that's where you have to prove that the person knew what they were saying was false, also known as like actual malice. You have to prove that they had malice. Let's see. What does this say? Okay. So to prove slander, you generally must show the statement was false and caused harm, but whether you need to prove the person knew it was false depends on your status. As a private citizen, you often only need to show negligence. The person should have known it was false, while public figures must prove the higher standard of actual malice. Okay, gotcha. So I was right, but not for the reasons I thought. So Tammy does not have to prove that Amber knew what she was saying was false, because she's not like the public figure in this situation. Amber would have to do that. Anyway, let me get back to the clips. And I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I would live to see Amber have to go through discovery. Like, that's the reason why she won't do it herself, because she knows she'll have to go through discovery, and she won't make it. She won't make it. But if Tammy's suing, and it actually goes somewhere, then she will absolutely have to go through discovery. And then things will become public record, I think, after a while, unless they have them, like, specifically sealed. It's been a minute since I brushed up on my legal knowledge. I perhaps should do that.
That is what I have to stand on and what I will stand on. But even before I found that out.
What are you standing on? Again, you weren't there. I don't get what she's trying to say.
Which I found this out literally 5 minutes ago. I'm really glad that I have friends who got my back, if you will, for moments like this. Even before I found that out, I was talking to my friend and I said, I am going to take a break from YouTube because mentally, it's not worth it to me. It's not worth it. Thankfully, I have an amazing savings. I, work for my money and I got it. Yeah, sometimes I got that shopping addiction going, you know what I'm saying? But I also know how to save my money. I'm responsible.
I don't believe this. I honestly believe that she has debt. I do. I don't think she has any money, and I believe that she has debt.
And I need to just focus on me and my own. And the drama on YouTube is not worth it to me. The drama on YouTube is...
The thing is this is big. There are several lies right now. Obviously, first off, the Casey thing. She said that Casey never touched her in that way. She said that she was a virgin until she met Destiny. What else did she say? There was another little thing in that one little short live she did. Then there's the drug baby thing. She wasn't actually born as a drug baby. And now there's this huge accusation that she can't and won't prove. She's just running away from it all.
Is so otherworldly compared to like my actual true life. And I can't do it anymore. Like,
her actual true life is nothing. She just sits around doing nothing. Like, she has a fake, like, two-faced grandmother, a mom who barely wants to be around her anymore because she's so much fucking drama. And maybe Danielle, that off and on thing that Amber will never fully, like, nail down. Probably some other girl she's talking to on the side, but only talking to because she can't get anyone like that anymore that fast. I mean, like, between Danielle and Erica, she was trying so hard. Oh, and Emily, she was trying so hard to get one of them to commit, and only, like, the Death Feeder would do it. So what other kind of partner, like, could there be?
Like, this community is so lopsided.
Like, bigger point being, she has nothing.
And I'm about to speak about Ethan Klein right now, which, ew.
Shut up. You love him. You don't care about anything that's happened.
As you guys know, I've always loved H3. Oh, bitch. Not after some of the things that I have seen. Also, my friend told me. I'm like, what is that?
You don't give a fuck. Shut up.
Actually happening. But it's like the same people who are like, cancel Ethan for...
Oh, yeah. Listen to this. This makes no sense. No sense at all.
That is supporting Tammy. It's confusing. Who are like, cancel... What is actually happening? But it's like the same...
So she just denounced H3, but then says this.
People who are like, cancel Ethan for that is supporting Tammy. It's confusing. I'm I'm not calling my
Like, what does she mean? What is she talking about? I don't get it. How is that related at all?
aunt a abuser in that way. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying she was with someone who did that. And it is what it is. Like, I'm only using my voice for other people's voices that weren't able to be used.
Like, that pissed me off so bad when I heard that. Look at this little smirk. Oh my god. The micro expressions she does fucking kills me. She knows for a fact that's not what she was doing. We all know it. She was only using this awful story to try to ruin the credibility of Tammy so that people will, like, not stop taking her side, quote unquote.
And if my aunt is pissed about that, then you know what? Be pissed. Like, genuinely. It's crazy that, like, she can.
She's so manipulative. I mean, she tries to be. She's not. Like, how can someone be... I don't know how anyone ever fell for this. I don't know how this ever... But was she always this bad, though? Or is it just the nature of live streams?
Say what she wants, and the minute I do it, see you in court, it's off the wall. It's a different type of narcissist.
She brought receipts for, like, most of what she said. Either that or she didn't need to because you've already contradicted yourself on this topic, and she just picked one of the versions that you already told. So
it's a different type of crazy than I've ever seen. And I want no part in it, genuinely. So I think I'm going to take a break and come back maybe October. So it is going to be over a month, and I think that's what's good for me. And I think that's what's going to be best for me and my mentals. I hate the drama. I don't have drama in my real life. I hate the dramatics. I don't have any of this.
That's not at all true. There's no way. We know her personal life.
In my real life currently.
Or, like, how she is in her personal life. Like, how she is in her personal relationships. That's what I mean.
And it's like, I feel like I'm living... I'm literally Hannah Montana. Like, I ain't got the best of both worlds. I have one real good world and one real bad one. And YouTube is the bad one. So, I'm gonna take a break. This girly pop, like, I got permission from my boss. My boss said go for it. Like, maybe October 1st, I'm gonna come back. And I hope it's good for those who are, like, literally obsessed with me. Literally obsessed with me. There's so many of you, including Tammy. It's a weird energy.
Amber, at this point, do you really think that you're gonna try to make people feel, like, embarrassed or something, and that's gonna make them stop talking? I really don't get it. Like, you can sit there and say we're obsessed all you want. I'm not embarrassed, and I never will be. I'm not, like, I don't know why people, like, I see this a lot on, like, Reddit. People like to sit around and try to be like, oh my god, it's so embarrassing that I like Girl World, or that I pay attention to Girl World. Like, shut up. My god, it's not embarrassing if you're not embarrassed. You know what's actually embarrassing? People who fucking worship the ground that celebrities walk on. This is a case study, okay? This is interesting. Oh my god, the choker. I didn't even... I didn't even see it. I didn't even see it. I haven't even looked at it until right now. I just see it poking out, screaming for help. Screaming for help. Oh my god. Amber, what the fuck? Oh. I don't even remember what I was talking about. Oh well.
So, yeah, it's kind of crazy because I have taken like 2 weeks break, but over a month is going to be hard. But yeah, people asking about Insta and stuff. No, I'm not going to be on Instagram.
I can't stop looking at it now. That's all I can see. It's just the choker, like, phasing in and out of sight. That fucking, do you think she's ever bought, like, because those things come in like a 6-pack, 12-pack or whatever off fucking Temu. Do you think she's ever bought a new pack since she bought the first one?
I'm not gonna be on any social medias. Like, I'm not gonna be on the TikToks. I'm not gonna be on anything. I can't. I genuinely can't. I have to choose my mental health first. Like, Amberlynn, we just want you to get better. You don't. You love a crash out. Like, you love a crash out. It's very important.
It's like so weird how she constantly groups, it's such black and white thinking. She groups in everybody in her audience in the same group all the time, even the supporters. Like, why wouldn't the supporters actually want to see her get better? Like, hello?
It's ready.
But she's just sitting here saying, like, oh, no, you don't, being all smug about it. Like, okay, whatever. You're just gonna piss them off.
And I've just realized that no matter what I do, no matter what I say, no matter what era I am on YouTube, I could be the happiest ever. My Ozempic era, my weight loss era, my nice girl era, my queen era, my crash out era, whatever era it's been, I'm hated regardless. People treat
She must really think that there's like a massive difference between any fucking era. Like, no, girl, you've been the same. This entire time. You've been the exact same. Pretty much.
me like trash regardless. And bad things can happen to those who
Yeah, because you've never fully taken accountability. You've never owned up to anything you've done, and you've never changed. You've been the same this whole time, if not worse.
get treated like this constantly. And I've done putting myself kind of in that position. And I hope with this month of Amberlynn kind of just like leaving social media, I hope that maybe some people can also sit back and be like, you know what? Maybe I am a little too harsh with Amberlynn. Like,
Absolutely not. Everyone is going to take all this new information, dig up every old receipt, compare it all, and realize just how awful you are even more.
get that all the time. I get so many DMs of people like, I'm sorry, I realize reaction channels are shit. Like, Girl World is insane. They're hypocrites. Like, I get those. I get the apology.
You know what the crazy thing is I feel like she's not quite lying there. I don't think she gets as many messages as she's saying she does. But I have seen, like, on Reddit again. Reddit's like the only thing I'm, like, social media I'm ever on to check anything. But I've seen people sit in there and go, like, just because they find a reaction channel that they, like, don't like, or they find a couple things that they think is wrong with them, that makes them go to Amberlynn's side. Fucking weird behavior.
I get all of that. And I love it, but it's like, I wish more people could see that and be like that, because it's a fucking lot. It is genuinely a lot. And people who dissect every last little drop of my life, the people who are making that okay are reaction channels.
No one cares. You lie so much. Like, you're not gonna, like, get anything over on us.
The people who almost like entice, I don't know if that's the word for it, but like entice harassment and bullying and like just this nonsense of it all is reaction channels.
And the harassment and bullying must be just people calling out her bullshit, because that's all it ever means.
It was never this bad before, but as reaction channels get more mean and boundaries are, stepped over. Oh, and boundaries are like stepped over. Sorry, Romeo's just having the time of his life. He just went on my laptop. When tons of boundaries are crossed, like, it's reaction channels that pretty much are like making that happen.
I don't know what she means. What kind of fucking boundaries is she talking about? And, like, even those, like, weird videos that come out, like, of her in public, like, it's not reaction channels taking those videos. So what the fuck kind of boundaries is she talking about? I mean, I know it's all just a deflection, right? It's all just a deflection to try to get people to stop talking about her lies and her bullshit and stop pointing out the contradictions. That's all it is at the end of the day. It's not supposed to make sense.
Are we still here? Sorry, I was trying to unplug this. And it's just a lot because it's
No, she clearly swiped on her phone. She wasn't trying to unplug anything.
it's communities of people
I mean, she might have been fixing her audio, I guess, but, like, she clearly swiped on her phone. I think she blocked someone.
who like yay, her reaction channels, but like we hate Amberlynn. Like it is so fucking weird to me, and it's just a lot. And
People are allowed to feel that way. You're awful. With like a mountain of evidence, you are awful.
you know, one person can only take so much, genuinely. What's great about life is that
She's really trying to sit here and like, you know, she's like baiting. She's, you know what she's doing?
people
I can't really, I don't think I could say the word. She's like threatening to unalive herself, baiting. That's what she's doing.
can move on. And if I decide in this month that YouTube is no longer for me, then YouTube is no longer for me, because I am capable of moving on, doing better. I just have to decide that for myself. But yeah, I have. And for those of you who are like, hashtag clear Casey's name, it's because of my aunt. And guess what? Isn't that slander?
No, it's not because of your aunt. It's because of you. You and you alone. And no, it isn't slander. Because you've admitted yourself that it's a lie.
Isn't that
On multiple occasions now. So
slander? Because what happened with Casey is real. What happened with Casey is true. Everything I said about Casey is 100% true. And my aunt is saying the opposite of that. So wouldn't that be slander?
I was lying yesterday, but I'm telling the truth today.
Wouldn't that be slander? Yes, it would be. Saying things
No, it wouldn't be. You're so dumb.
that aren't true and aren't real. Isn't that slander? What my aunt is saying, go to court for, like, it genuinely, my aunt has decided to dance with the devil. She's also supposed to be a Christian
I know she doesn't mean herself when she said that, but that's absolutely what it is. It's herself.
woman, a loving woman, don't judge thy neighbor woman, but she's none of those things. She is dancing with the devil. She is literally in a community full of people who are fat phobic, who dox, who harass, who bully, who have literally told me to kill myself. I can't even tell you how many times. Who have laughed at my body, who have made fun of me, who have joked about me dying. That's the community that she is placing herself in.
That's the community that you have harbored for yourself. That's the community that you have created. Take responsibility for it.
That's dancing with the devil, honey. And I'm personally not going to be a part of it. I never have.
And again, like, I know she's not meaning herself as the devil, but that's exactly what it is.
I never ever will be. And like
Amber, you're not better than anyone. Just, and you know what? She absolutely does sit around and just spread hate and bullshit, you know, with that fucking positivity always wins account. She has so many sock accounts and shit that she just sits around and does the same thing with. She's so like, I don't know how she deludes herself into thinking like that when she knows that she also has sock accounts and isn't, like, in her, with her logic, isn't any better than the haters.
always come on and I'm in such a positive, happy headspace, and then some bullshit happens
No, you're not. You're like never are. What are you talking about?
because it's drama that this community gives me, and
That you started with your lies?
it's drama that my aunt is giving me, and then I react to that as someone who does have BPD, so I act kind of extra sometimes,
Someone with NPD.
like, and then I'm the one who's to blame.
Yes, because you started it. Oh my God.
Doesn't make sense. It
This
does
is like why I was getting like mad. It is kind of infuriating.
not make sense. Like, it never will be. It never will be something that makes sense at all, ever, in a million years. I see the hearts, you guys. Thank you so
And again, this is exactly why she will never change, because she has it so set in her mind that she will not understand any of it. She like forces herself to not understand it.
much. Like, it means the world to me. You have no idea. The support. And it's just like, I feel bad for the people who genuinely are here to like just support me. And it kind of low key sucks. My DMs as well. And people support that. People support the fat phobia, the horrific things that are said to me, because it's a community of people who are not happy with themselves. It's a community of people who
She's been saying this for fucking years. And it's just such a sigh. Like, I thought I'd include it because, again, like, it just shows how she hasn't changed. She's been saying this for years.
are not happy in their lives. Nobody, and I mean nobody in this world who is happy with themselves, truly 100%, or even 80%, or happy in their relationships, or happy in their lives or their work, would ever sit around and treat someone as badly as I am treated. Period. Nobody.
You're a bad person. That's why you get treated badly. Period.
And I'm talking about every reaction channel out there as well. They are miserable people. There are people who act like they're perfect, but the thing is, their shit just haven't seen the light of day.
She always says that too. It's the same thing every fucking time. They act like they're perfect, they're holier than thou. Like nobody, like no, nobody said that. Just because someone's calling you out on your shit doesn't mean that they're sitting on a high horse while they do it.
Just haven't gotten to see their bullshit. And some of it has been shown, but people act like it does not matter.
No, they don't. And she's been on Reddit, so I know for a fact that she sees it. No, they don't. People fucking, they get their panties in a twist about reaction channel shit all the time. They do. It just, you know what it doesn't do? It doesn't negate anything you've done. Just like that awful story you told about Tammy doesn't negate anything you've done. Why does she think that? Why does she think that just because, like, it's again, black and white thinking. It's like insane black and white thinking.
And that's terrifying because the reaction channel community is literally made to destroy Amberlynn. I feel like, deep
to hold you accountable. But then again, like, okay, I left that in also because it's interesting, because I don't think that she believes that she's lying. But the thing is holding her accountable would destroy her. If she actually looked in that mirror, it would destroy her. So that's why it feels like so, like, bad to her, is because, like, to actually look in the mirror, be accountable, it would mean that she does have to finally admit that she's a bad person, and she might have to feel some guilt. She might have to actually change. And that's terrifying for her. Terrifying. So she doesn't do it. Amber, have you considered that, like, the person you are today maybe needs to be destroyed so that you can be something else? Something good?
Down at my core, I'm this bubbly, happy, positive person, but
let me pull that back just so we can all hear the delusion again.
Deep down at my core, I'm this bubbly, happy, positive person.
Not one person in her life, like, has ever described her like that, I don't think. It's always been like she has a nasty attitude, she's foul, if she doesn't get her way, she throws fits, she's a bully. She says a bunch of, like, underhanded, mean things to people and thinks she's being smart about it, even though she isn't. But, like, she's just got herself so convinced that she's such a good person, and I don't get how or why.
But anytime YouTube is involved, that side of me just disappears. And I know people who love me can tell. Shani said something about me. Shani said that the haters on YouTube made me not even half as the person that I once was.
And here come the tears, because it's been nothing but fucking tomatoes this entire time. And again, I don't get this whole point either. She hasn't changed one fucking bit.
And when she said that, I literally had to pause the video and I was like, fuck, that's genuinely true. Like, the way that I'm treated has genuinely destroyed me. And I'm not the
No, it hasn't. If it did, you'd be a different person by now.
person I once was. I'm not. Like, I'm not who I'm meant to be. Because of all the hate, one person can only genuinely take so much.
There she goes, threatening to unalive herself in a roundabout fucking way.
Because then what? Like, genuinely, then what?
She's done this so many times. She did this in, like, the first Aunt Tammy confrontation live too. She sat there and, like, said, quote, I don't even think or, like, not quote, but, like, something like, I don't even think I should be alive or something like that. Fucking disgusting.
And it's a lot and it's hard. And I know I don't deserve even 90% of this.
You do deserve 90% of it. The only part I would say maybe she doesn't deserve are the people telling her to go off herself. I don't think anyone should be doing that.
I know I don't. I know I don't. And yeah, it's just a lot. It's genuinely just a lot.
I think she knows that she does deserve it. Deep down, she does. I think deep down, she knows she is not this happy, bubbly, fucking whatever person. Deep down, she knows the truth. They all do. All narcissists do.
So, yeah, I don't really know what else to say though.
Okay, I guess that was it. It kind of just like it did a harsh cutoff there and showed some of my recommendations. It's all just like Epic the Musical stuff, but I don't know. That was her last live. I hope she does take the full break. I do. I have so many other videos I want to work on and find clips for, and I want to get the Legacy Lynn retro reacts going. I want to find another lolcow. I want to find a second topic for this channel. I hope she does take a break. It'd be great. Great for all of us to like get a moment to like catch the fuck up. It's been wild lately. I think this is probably the most unhinged she's ever been, those last 2 live streams. But yeah, she's just running away. Again. So when she comes back, don't let her forget. We've got the Casey lie, the drug baby lie, this Aunt Tammy story. Like, these are the 3 big things right now, I think. There's a will you come back skinty? Fuck no. Anyway. Thank you guys so much for joining me today, and I'll see you all tomorrow.